afternoon. Welcome to NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp from the campus of the Sierra Outdoor School high atop the hill in Sonora, California. I'm Mario Ramos, along with my producer Joseph Yanez, bringing you NBA Division action here at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. We got the Grizzlies and the Sonics. Got the starters coming out. We'll go over them for the Sonics. Sonics are going to be in orange and blue. And then we got the Grizzlies in white and gray. We are ready to go, set for the jump ball. All squared away. And the tip is won by the Grizzlies again, coming out in white. They have Jordan Sanders, Cyrus Doucette, Canyon Gilliam. Also got Cohen Wyckoff Stewart and Jax Peshman, the starters. Peshman losing out of bounds, but it was last touched by a member of the Sonics. Peshman will inbound and gets it into a cutting Wyckoff Stewart. Dribbling around along the wing. Comes off the ball screen, fires, and there's our first bucket of the game. A Cohen Wyckoff Stewart jumper. Gets the scoring going, 2-0. It's Elijah Ruiz bringing it up for the Sonics. Cash Bradley out there as well with Paul Castro. Trying to get it off to Paul Castro. Castro now dribbling in the corner. Trying to get it off to Cash Bradley. We also got Bennett Caldwell out there. The other member is Jack Doherty. Starter for, I think I missed one. Thought I got Doherty in there. Try to go over him for you again. Get a steal coming for the Grizzlies. Once again, Wyckoff Stewart going to be aggressive offensively. Gets down to the block, kicks it out to Peshman. Peshman, step back jumper on the way. Back rimmed it, and it'll go over to the Sonics. I think we've got them all. Castro, Ruiz, Bradley, Bennett Caldwell, and then Jack Doherty, the starters for the Sonics. 2-0, just getting going here on day 2 of camp. Bradley bringing it across half court. It's the first game action for both teams as they leave Caldwell open right in the middle. Can't get the jumper to go. It's off the back iron. Rebound goes to Wyckoff Stewart. And day 2 of camp. First game with their actual teams as Wyckoff Stewart again being aggressive in transition. And this one goes up and in for a second bucket of the game. It's 4-0 Grizzlies. Castro trying to get it off to Ruiz. Peshman sniffed it out. Ruiz able to get it back. Good hustle there by Elijah. Peshman pokes at it again. Castro using the pivot foot. Nice footwork. Good pass down in the corner. And the jump shot from Doherty falls into the hands of Cyrus Doucette. Wyckoff Stewart on the block, trying to back down Ruiz. Turns, puts it up. Narrowly missed his third basket. A couple bodies colliding. It's going to stay down with the Grizzlies. Doucette. Wyckoff Stewart with the rebound. And the ball tapped into the hands of Elijah Ruiz. The coaches, here you have Coach Charles Roth coaching up the Sonics. Arion Harris coaching the Grizzlies. These teams got to have practice for the first time a little while ago. They went through some drill work, watched some film today. Elijah Ruiz getting inside. Layup's good for 2. First bucket for the Sonics. So again, they had an opportunity to get to know their team, have a practice before today's first game as Ruiz going to get called with the shove in the back. And the call there from our referee. Inside to cutting Peshman, tries to reverse layup. Bradley with the rebound. Cash looking to push. Surveying the court, keeps the dribble alive. Had a step but lost it out of bounds. It'll go over to the Grizzlies. Each game is 32 minutes long. We're going to play 15-minute halves with the running clock. In the second half, though, we'll have 2 extra minutes tacked on at the end, so technically we're playing 17 in the second half. Stop every 5 minutes for substitution timeouts, media timeout. Castro gets the loose ball. Now trying to pick up the dribble, but took one too many steps. The right idea, though. I like it. And every 5 minutes we'll have a substitution. No timeouts until the final 2-minute period. Oh, nice look inside. Doucette trying to find an angle. Rebound, pulled in. And first attempt won't go for Sanders. He pulls it back out. Wyckoff Stewart from range knocks down a triple. Bringing on boom out here at the NCSTV summer camp is Cohen Wyckoff Stewart. 3 balls, 7 points in the ball game for Cohen. 7-2. As the Grizzlies are going to get it back off the turnover. Got a little distracted there. Had the basketball from the WNBA game that's going on court 2. Just rolled right underneath my seat here in the NCSTV broadcast booth. Freshman gets it off to Wyckoff Stewart. Comes off the ball screen, step back, another one. Too strong. Rebound Gilliam. Gilliam tried to go behind the back, just didn't quite have the angle. I like the idea, though. Almost as cool as the shoes that he's wearing out there here at the NCSTV summer camp. As we take a break, step aside here for our first substitution timeout at the NCSTV summer basketball camp. Along with my producer, Joseph Yanez, I'm Mario Ramos. We're in NorCal Sports TV's summer basketball camp in Sonora, California with some NBA division basketball. 7-2. Around 10 minutes left to play here in the first half. Just took our first time out, playing 15 minutes this half, 17 in the next half. Pleased to have you alongside of us here on youtube.com/NorCalSportsTV or NorCalSportsTV.com for the game schedule. Update that daily as there's a nice take inside. Bradley nearly got it to go. He got hit on the way up. Nice drive by Cash Bradley. He would earn himself a trip to the free throw line. Bradley from Tuolumne. Familiar with the hills up here in this area. Wyckoff Stewart trying to help his teammates get lined up. Part of the learning that's going on out here at summer camp. Bradley's first free throw bounces off to the left. Goes and gets a high five there from Connor Caldwell, who's into the ball game for the first time. Thomas Caldwell also into the game for the Sonics. They're in there with Jack Doherty, Cash Bradley, and Paul Castro. Cohen Wyckoff Stewart, Jax Peshman. That free throw goes down. 7-3 ball game. Gilliam also out there. Here's a wide open shot in the corner. That one won't drop. Colton Fuller. The ball kept alive here for the Grizzlies. Peschman, step back from the elbow. Rebound by Jack Doherty. Nice board there, Jack. So Fuller, Sanders, Gilliam, Peschman, and Wyckoff Stewart, the 5 for the Grizzlies. Caldwell dribbles down to the corner. Ball loose. Now ends up in the hands of Bradley. He says, let me step back and fire a three-pointer. Tries to chase it down, out of bounds, and runs into Coach Eddie Morales' squad and his practice. I think that's Team Energy over there getting ready for their ball game coming up on NorCal Sports TV later on. Peschman. Pass deflected by Bradley, out of bounds. Got a slew of games before dinner time. We got 4 games here on court 1. Wonder what they got for dinner tonight. Yesterday they got us some hamburgers. And taquitos and nachos for lunch. Colton Wyckoff from right to left crossover, and then Bradley with good hands bounced it off his knee. Going to go out of bounds over the Sonics. Good defensive play there by Cash. Bradley walking across half court. Now picks up his dribble, looking for some help. Gets it over to Thomas Caldwell. Caldwell, pressured by Peschman. Good defense. And forced to travel. Good defense there by Jax Peschman. Got to get the ball back over to the Grizzlies, who lead 7-3 in the first league game of the day. We got WNBA division basketball going on court 2. It's got an offensive rebound put back on that side. We're battling over there. Right here, we're stopped momentarily for a shoe tie, but we're ready to get back going. The Grizzlies lead the Sonics again, 7-3. Peschman trying to run the offense that just newly installed. Gets it down to the block. A little fadeaway, good for 2. First bucket of the game for Jax Peschman. First member of the Grizzlies, aside of Cohen, Wyckoff, Stewart, to get on the scoreboard. It's 9-3. Bradley looking for help. Finds Connor Caldwell. Connor being guarded by Colton Fuller. Triple team, ball taken away by Wyckoff Stewart. Wyckoff Stewart pushing, has a defender on his hip and takes it up and over and in for 2. Have a half Cohen Wyckoff Stewart. He's got 9 of the 11 points for the Grizzlies, who lead 11-3. Bradley, again picking up his dribble, looking for some help. Castro being pressured by Sanders, looked inside for Bradley, picked up by Peschman. Another good defensive play there by Jax. Now finds Wyckoff Stewart. Gets a step on the baseline, layup up and in. It's now 11 for Cohen Wyckoff Stewart. Should have a break coming up here. We'll see if the officials are going to let them play out this possession. Next stoppage in play should lead to a substitution timeout as the Grizzlies on a bit of a run, fueled by Cohen Wyckoff Stewart and the defense of Jax Peschman, who's got a bucket himself. Here's another steal for the Grizzlies. They try to throw it up ahead. Wyckoff Stewart with the run out. Bradley giving chase. Bradley's going to foul him, and that'll send us to the break, and we'll come back with Cohen Wyckoff Stewart shooting some free throws on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp at the Sierra Outdoor School. First league games of the camp, first league games of the day as well. First of 4 before we get to dinner. We got 7 on our docket tonight, at least on our court. We got Levi Flores over on court 2. He's going to be busting out 6 games this evening, so 13 games across our network coming to you from the Sierra Outdoor School on youtube.com/NorCalSportsTV. Such a cool opportunity for parents to be able to check in on their campers who are up here having a good time, getting better by the minute, and going Wyckoff. Stewart is proof of that. It's a free throw. He now has 12 points in the ball game. Trying to add to his total. Free throw off the back rim, and the rebound goes to Thomas Caldwell. Caldwell shuffled his feet. I like it, Thomas. Look for the foul call. Let's see what happened. Oh, so we got the Grizzlies were pressing. They were deemed to be pressing in that situation. Teams aren't allowed to press until the final 2 minutes of the ball game, so you got to get back defensively once Thomas had secured that rebound. As Elijah Ruiz back into the ball game, nearly lost it, gets it over to Connor Caldwell. Connor spins, and pass picked out by Peshman, who tapped it over to Cohen Wyckoff Stewart. Run out, layup is good for 2. 14 now for Cohen Wyckoff Stewart, 16-3. Wyckoff Stewart out of Modesto. There's a three-pointer opportunity, but a couple too many steps out there on the perimeter for Thomas Caldwell. I'm sorry, that was Bennett Caldwell. We've got Bennett, Thomas, and Connor Caldwell all out on the court, along with Elijah Ruiz and Paul Castro. That's the 5 for the Sonics. Here's Canyon Gilliam. Gilliam trying to split the defense. Gets it back out to Jax Peshman. Oh, nice pass inside. Gilliam had a position, and then he lands on top of the offensive player. Hopefully everyone's okay after that. He gives a thumbs up. He's good. Like to see the hustle. Flash of the thumbs up over to Coach Ariane Harris. I'm good, Coach. So Cyrus Doucette, Jax Peshman, Cohen Wyckoff Stewart, Canyon Gilliam, and Jordan Sanders out there for the Grizzlies. Is another spill taken from this one. Thomas Caldwell landed on the pavement there with his knee. That can't feel good. Me and producer Joseph Yanes, I think both sprained a ligament just looking at that one right there. Poor guy. Appears to be okay as Castro trying to inbound it. Ruiz down low. Gilliam, rebound, up ahead. Wyckoff Stewart, good run out. Wyckoff Stewart kicks it back out to Gilliam. Did a good job, though, getting ahead of the ball. Another nice pass from Peshman to a cutting Gilliam inside. And the ball tapped over into the hands of Castro. Peshman ran a couple nice passes on the money. Doing a good job up there distributing the ball, pressuring defensively. Grizzlies, good opening performance here at the NTS TV Summer Camp. Oh, Castro wide open. Nice shot. Good footwork. Nice follow through there from Paul Castro. Some buttered cheese there from the elbow for Paul. He's got a bucket. Inside, ball won't go down. There's Ruiz. Bounce pass down on the baseline. Jump shot for Bennett Caldwell. Ends up bouncing over to Jordan Sanders. Sanders. Stop, pop, 3. Oh. Off the back rim. And bouncing down in the corner and chased down there by Bennett Caldwell. Good hustle. Bennett. Trying to make the pass. Ball deflected a couple times, and now Grizzlies going to have to back up past half court. Guys are locked in on the defensive end. Thomas Caldwell, nice baseline drive. Shot rolls off the rim. Wyckoff Stewart, a little hesitation, gets him a step, takes a mid-range floater. Okay. Things are going well. Things are going well, and it's that kind of ball game here for Cohen Wyckoff Stewart, who now has 16.
30 seconds.
We come up on 30 seconds left to play. Man, Joseph Yanez with the bullhorn letting us know. Travel on the baseline, so the Grizzlies looking to add to their 18-5 total as we get towards the final seconds of the first half. We got some frustrations mounting out here that we're going to get taken care of out on the court as emotions are running high. Substitution is Bennett Caldwell's going to talk to head coach Charles Roth over on the sideline. We got 10 seconds left. Cash Bradley's going to come in and play defense in the final 10 seconds here as the Grizzlies again up by 13. Here's Jax Peshman. Clock running down, fires, got the three to go at the buzzer. Jax Peshman from range, knocking down the triple to send us to the break. It's 21-5. The Grizzlies over the Sonics as we take a halftime break on the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV's Summer Basketball Camp. You see some coaching going on out here at the NCS TV Summer Camp. Day 2 of camp. First league games going on today. We got the Grizzlies and the Sonics coming back from our halftime break. Grizzlies 21, Sonics 5. We got 3 teams in the NBA division, the Grizzlies, the Sonics. We also got the Bobcats. We got 7 games on our network today. The Bobcats, they'll first hit the court. That one will be at 3:50 as they take on these Grizzlies. Again at 3:50. And then the Sonics and Grizzlies once again will face off at 7:40 this evening. Watch those again on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Check out the game schedule on NorCalSportsTV.com. 7 games on our court, 6 on court 2, so 13 games on our NorCal Sports TV network as Elijah Ruiz gets inside. That one blocked by Canyon Gilliam. Good defense. Doucette trying to rip it away from Castro. There's a runner from Bradley on the baseline, short. Rebound into the hands of Fuller. Colton Fuller out there with Cyrus Doucette, Jordan Sanders. Fuller still keeping the dribble alive. Castro trying to take it from him and does so. Castro, nice outlet pass up ahead to Elijah Ruiz. Our defender trailing. Goes up with the left hand, bounces off the iron. A little unlucky. Rebound goes to Cohen Wyckoff Stewart. He's the leading scorer in the ball game. He's got 16. He gets inside and leaves it for Canyon Gilliam. Pounds the dribble. Now gets it back out. Here's Bradley. Dribbling up. Across half court. He's got a point in the ball game. Over to Ruiz. He's got a bucket as well. Caldwell open on the baseline. Nice shot. Just a little unlucky. He tries to rip it away from Sanders, who gets the rebound. Sanders over to Doucette. Doucette across half court runs into some trouble and like he was going to give the ball away, but gets called for, I think we got a travel. Officials, we got Ben and Roger out there discussing what's happening. And in the end, it's going to be Sonics basketball. Sonics in the orange and blue. Got the mountain motifs. Fitting for our setting up here is Ruiz. Nice drive, splitting the defense. His second bucket of the game. A sweet take there for Elijah Ruiz. Youngster out of Lathrop. Wyckoff Stewart kicks out. Sanders, straightaway 3, misses the mark. Out of bounds over to the Sonics. Having a discussion now between the official and the coaches. Just a quick one. Making sure we're on the same page as Jordan Sanders ties his shoes. So Doucette, Gilliam, Sanders, Wyckoff Stewart, and Fuller for the Grizzlies. You got Bradley, Doherty, Thomas Caldwell, Ruiz, and Castro for the Sonics. Bradley takes a tough shot. Rebound from Colton Fuller. Wyckoff Stewart. Bradley, guarding him. Takes it down to the post. Gets it out to Gilliam. Gilliam. Got 3 seconds in the key is the call. I think that's what Ben was talking with the official, with the coach, Ariane Harris, about. Like, hey, man, this is summer basketball camp, but your guy can't be camping out in the key. That's what he's been doing, so got to blow the whistle. Got to teach these kids, again, how to play basketball the proper way. So I'm here for it. Jordan will pick up on that. Ruiz thought about the triple. He was eyeing it. Now he's going to cross over, get to that left hand again. Another layup for Elijah Ruiz. He's finding something here in the second half. He's got 2 of his 6 points. Past halftime. Wyckoff Stewart trying to size up Bradley as the Sonics trying to sharpen up the defense a little bit, and they do. They force him up a turnover. Wyckoff Stewart going to travel. He was going to get the ball taken away there by Bradley. Instead, gets called for steps, and it goes over to the Sonics, who are on a little bit of a run coming out of halftime. Bradley off the backboard. That would have helped. And the rebound bounces over his head and into the hands of Canyon Gilliam. Fuller gets into the paint. Fuller, good help there by the Sonics. Forces the kick out to Sanders. Rebound bouncing around into the hands of Elijah Ruiz, who wants to push. Ruiz crosses over to his right. Now bounces back over to Castro. Castro tees it up off the backboard. Doucette with the rebound. Doucette looking to push. Doucette getting into the paint but can't keep the handle.
Court 1, break.
And we got a timeout here on NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Sonics coming out of the break with a little fire. They've got a couple of buckets to make it 21-9. We'll step aside here on NorCal Sports TV. Hello, welcome to NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. 21-9, Sonics trailing the Grizzlies as we come back from our first substitution break in the second half. A second half that's going to be 2 minutes longer than the first half. We'll play 17-minute half, or a 17-minute half this time. 5-minute increments, and then the final 2 minutes will be played out kind of like a regular type of game would be played. Sanders off the baseline inbound, gets it down on the block, trying to go up and over. Caldwell gets it to go off the glass. Nice shot there for Jordan Sanders. That's the first bucket of the second half here for the Grizzlies. It goes to Jordan Sanders, 23-9. Thomas Caldwell trying to back down Canyon Gilliam. He felt like he got swallowed up into a canyon as he's now on the ground trying to hang on to the basketball. Yeah, they call the timeout, but there's no timeout until the final 2 minutes. We take a quick go over this real quick with the coaches. So a jump ball is going to be the call. And so it's going to be Grizzlies basketballs. We're back into play. Sanders fakes the pass, takes the shot. Had a good look. And Castro. Here to Bradley. Bradley slips and loses the handle. Peschman up ahead to Wyckoff Stewart. He's got a run-out layup. Tries to get to the right hand and then fouled from behind by Bradley. It'll be 2 free throws for Cohen and Wyckoff Stewart. And Cohen from Modesto. 16 points, all in the first half, looking for his first second half point. That one rattles out. We'll get one more. I got to line them up properly. Got too many Sonics in the free throw lane. It's Connor Caldwell stepping out as Wyckoff Stewart able to get 1 of 2 to go. 24-9. 17 now in the game for Wyckoff Stewart. Bennett Caldwell trying to get it past half court against Peschman. Peschman hounding the ball handler and makes him go back court. Turnover. Gives the ball to the Grizzlies. Peschman spins away from Castro. Doucette slips it inside to Sanders for the deuce. Nice pass. Great look there from Cyrus Doucette, who also back on defense to boot. I like it, Cyrus. Great find inside. Jordan Sanders with a nice bucket. He's got 4 here in the second half. As travel's called on Bennett. Grizzlies in control from the get-go. Lead this one by 17. Eshman getting in the paint. Stops, pops, misses. Sanders tried to keep it alive and did so. Good save. Wyckoff Stewart will step through. Ball deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Sonics. I'll stay down here with the Grizzlies. First attempt won't go for the Grizzlies. Second attempt won't go. Gonna give it a third try. It'll come from downtown. Peshman up to the right. Doucette with the offensive rebound and put back. First bucket for Cyrus Doucette. 28-9. Grizzlies here in this first NBA League game. Day 2 of camp. Castro in the middle, now kicks it out to Caldwell. That was Connor swinging it over to Bennett. Bennett got fouled. Nice take there by Thomas Caldwell. Two free throws coming up here for Thomas Caldwell. You got all the Caldwells in. You got Thomas, Connor, and Bennett, along with Cash Bradley and Paul Castro. First free throw up coming here for Thomas. One more upcoming. Free throw is short, and it'll go out of bounds over to the Grizzlies as we step aside. We'll take a break here on Court 1, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
2 minutes regular time. Sure.
I got problems, Joseph. Welcome back, NorCal Sports TV's Summer Basketball Camp. We're here on day 2 of the camp. We're looking at the Grizzlies and the Sonics, 28-9 ball game. It's Cohen Wyckoff Stewart, 17 points, a game high to pace the Grizzlies. We're looking to go wire to wire here on day 2 of the camp. Gilliam, Sanders. We got Fuller and Doucette, the 5 for the Grizzlies, and white and gray. Gilliam gets inside, spin move, tied up by Castro. Jump ball will go over to the Sonics. Well, we'll see who's going to get possession as they're working for it. It's going to end up being Grizzlies basketball. It goes to them on the possession arrow. You got Ruiz, Castro, Bradley. There's a nice bucket. Another one for Jordan Sanders. Give him 6 points, all here in the second half. It's now 30-9 in favor of the Grizzlies. Ruiz bounce pass, try to hit a cutting Bradley. Good idea, just couldn't connect on the pass. That one's going to go out of bounds over to the Grizzlies. So I have one more stoppage in play, and then we'll have a 2-minute period. It'll round out the second half. Gilliam trying to find an opening. Instead, throws this one in the hands of Jack Doherty. Doherty, nice behind the back pass to Elijah Ruiz. Ruiz. Bradley gets a head fake. Finds an opening in the lane. Quickly closed off by Gilliam. We've got a hand in there for a foul. A couple free throws coming up for Cash Bradley. He was at the line earlier. That's how he got on the scorebook. Bradley lines up the first free throw. That one bounces off the iron. Kids had some shooting evaluations today. They got their shots videotaped. Tomorrow, they'll be able to go through those with some of the coaches, kind of fine-tune their form. Also had a film session earlier, went over some footwork. Offensive and defensive drills. It's been a day chock full of basketball. Now they got the game action. Got the first set of games before dinner time, then 3 more to follow in the evening. We'll be with you as Gilliam is called for a travel. We'll be with you again on NorCal Sports TV for a total of 13 games here this evening on day 2 of the summer basketball camp. Ruiz. Bradley fires a long 3. It goes out of bounds over to the Grizzlies. Eshman's pass, there's a collision. Hopefully everyone's all right as Doucette and Bradley hit the pavement. Discussion is going to go to the Sonics. When all is said and done, the ball's going to the squad in orange and blue as the return pass somehow ended up back to the referee. He had a youngster try to get it to the ref. It hit the side of the pole holding up the backboard and then bounced off a log that's along the baseline and right into the hands of the referee. Ruiz. Doucette gets the rebound up ahead. Sanders leaking out. Here's a run out. Right hand layup is good for 2. Have a half. Jordan Sanders. Not to be remiss, another assist there for Cyrus Doucette. 8 points in the game for Jordan Sanders. The Grizzlies 32, Sonics 9. They leave Caldwell open along the baseline. Thomas trying to slip in. Layup on go, and Fuller does a good job to shield him off. Get the basketball, trying to tightrope the sideline, had it poked out by Cash Bradley.
Break.
That's going to take us to our final break in the action here between the Grizzlies and the Sonics in the NBA division on NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Welcome back to the Sierra Outdoor School, the site of NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. We got 2 minutes left between the Grizzlies and the Sonics. We're going to play it out like a regular game, clock stoppages and everything on each whistle, just like right now as Peshman got hit on the way up. Couple free throws coming up here for Jax Peshman. Peshman can't get the first one to drop. One more upcoming here for Jax. Youngster out of Oakdale.
Can I get a counselor on court 2?
Caldwell driving down the baseline, or the sideline side, got fouled by Peshman, and Wyckoff Stewart trying to trap.
Yeah, put X on camera. Just do the rest of the game, please.
Bradley walking across half court, crosses over on Wyckoff Stewart. Now gets inside, splits the defense and a runner. Okay, Cash Bradley. Clip that one right there. Tough shot as he walked back all on Michael Jordan. And Castro with some pressure. Now him and Peshman tied up in the backcourt. And it's going to be Sonics basketball. Good hustle there by Paul Castro. 32-11.
30 seconds.
Caldwell trying to bring it in, has Castro. Castro, nice rip through, gets it up top to Bradley. Thomas Caldwell. Cash Bradley. Bradley, another nice drive. Castro with the offensive rebound, up and in for two. Nice follow there. Nice finish of the ball game here for Paul Castro. See Sonics trying to pick up the defensive pressure. And teams allowed to press here in the final 2 minutes. We got a backcourt violation as Wyckoff Stewart did not establish position in the front
50
court
seconds.
prior to.
57 seconds left.
57 seconds left here in the ball game. Bradley across half court. Trying to call out the defense as Peshman tries to get up on him defensively. Bradley backs it out. Three-pointer on the way. Out of bounds over to the Grizzlies.
42.
And up on 40 seconds is Wyckoff Stewart. Brings it across half court. Grizzlies in control. I was going to say all they got to do is hang on to the ball, and Wyckoff Stewart loses the handle out of bounds.
35.
Bennett Caldwell being pressured by Wyckoff Stewart. He's all over him in the backcourt. Wyckoff Stewart's going to back off as they get it over to Bradley. We've got a backcourt call on the Sonics. They say that Bradley caught it in the front court and then stepped back court.
Seconds.
Final 24 seconds here between the Grizzlies and the Sonics. Bradley, long pass up ahead to Castro, bounces off the hands, still bouncing around. Now Peshman picks it up. Peshman spinning away. Free three-pointer. Bounces off the rim and out of bounds. Final 7 seconds as the Sonics will bring it in.
Left.
Clock winding down. Bradley's going to see if he can't get one from half court. Almost got it on the bounce, but going the way of the Grizzlies in this one, 32-13. The Grizzlies all over the Sonics in this NBA League Division game here at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. That's going to do it for producer Joseph Yanes and myself, Mario Ramos. We'll see you next time here on NorCal Sports TV.